There we go. This video is all about getting a custom made-to-order snare drum for your worship team. Hey guys, I'm David from SundaySounds.com, where we focus on keys and guitar, helping worship bands level up those important positions at your church. But today, we are finally doing it. We are doing a video about worship drumming, specifically snare drums. And the reason is this. Back in 2021, Sunday Sounds had the opportunity to be a sponsor and for me to give a talk at a Churchfront Live event. We were out in Denver for a couple days. We met some really great people, including Luca, who's a co-owner of Wendle Drum Company. This is a company that makes 100% custom, made-to-order snare drums with a specific emphasis on serving churches, houses of worship, dialing snares in for that modern worship band kind of sound. Now, while I was connecting with Luca at this Churchfront event, he offered to send me one of their custom-built snare drums. I told him, I'm not an incredible drummer. I pretty much just play for fun in my home studio. I'm the volunteer you call when all of your other drummers are unavailable. But he said that he'd love for me to check it out, and what I found is that the sweet spot on this drum is actually a lot easier to find when it comes to tuning, when it comes to the way that it plays and responds to my playing. It feels really, really good, and I've been pretty impressed. So before we do a little bit of demoing, I just want to talk about the build quality. And the thing you need to know is that every single drum that Wendle Drum Company produces is made to order. So this is not really a review video. I'm not going to go deep into the weeds here with this particular model because it's the only one of its kind. When you go to their website, you can get really detailed and get exactly what you want. The wood type, the finish, the lugs, the snare strainer, the heads. You can take total control, or if you need help, the guys will help you figure out what might work best for your needs. So this is just a one-of-a-kind snare drum that they sent to me, but Luca said it's a good representation of the way that they approach this process. So first off, it is a beautiful looking snare drum. It's awesome. It's shipped with an Evans HD dry head on the top and an Evans head on the bottom as well. Really high quality construction, beautiful finish. You can see this sort of dark brown with little notes of gray in there. And it's got a multi-step snare strainer, which we'll talk about in a minute. I really, really love this. I did my best to tune this guy up, and honestly, I didn't struggle as much as I do with most snare drums. Now, the drum was shipped to me really well packed, and it came with this awesome soft case as well. So it's ready for the road, ready to travel to and from your house to church. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna play this drum a little bit, and I've just got a room mic a few feet away from the drum. I didn't want to get too specific about the capture. And I've got the top head tuned to about 245, 250-ish. The bottom is about 375. If you're more comfortable tuning drums than I am, I would bet you'd be able to get an even better sound out of this snare drum than I have been able to. But I'm excited to let you guys hear what this sounds like. I'm gonna start off with the snare strainer off so you can hear that tone. And then we've got 3 stops for the snare strainer. So here's the first position. Second position. And then here's the third position. So the construction quality for this particular drum feels great to me. As a hobbyist, I feel like this drum is fun to play. The sweet spot is easier for me to find than a lot of drums that I've used off the shelf. And I'm overall really impressed. Now, Wendle Drum Company didn't pay us to do this video. It's not a commercial or an ad. Luca just wanted to see if we actually thought this snare drum was cool and share about it with you guys if we did. And honestly, I'm really impressed. And I absolutely think that this is an intriguing option for you if you're in the market for a custom-built snare drum. Now, here's something really cool. When we were talking about doing this video, I asked Luca, do you want us to just send the snare drum back to you after we're done, or What would you like us to do? And he said, why don't you just give it away to a church in your audience that could benefit from it? So that's what we're gonna do right now. All you need to do to enter is leave a comment on this video sometime within the first 2 weeks of it being posted, and you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win this snare. Couple restrictions: you have to be located inside the US to be eligible to win, and only one comment will count as your entry. So if you leave 30 comments, that doesn't make you 30 times more likely to win. We'll put all the details in the description of this video. So if you're not sure if the contest is still running, go ahead and check out the description to find out for yourself, and leave a comment if you'd like the chance to have this beautiful snare show up for you so you can upgrade the snare sound at your church. Thanks to Luca and the guys at Wendle Drum Company for giving us the chance to check this out, and especially for letting us give it away to one of you guys watching. Now, I'm gonna just grab some weird samples here on camera, take them over to the computer, and these patches are gonna end up inside of our Sunday Keys template. So if you're a drummer watching this video, time to pull the keys player back in and let them know that some of these sounds are gonna end up being playable in Sunday Keys as well. Don't forget to enter the giveaway to have the chance to win this snare drum from Wendle Drum Company, and we'll put a link in the description to their website. So if you want to learn more about what the process might look like for you to get your own custom-made snare drum, you can check that out right now. Okay, let's go ahead and do some sampling. This guy. Okay guys, here's a first look at the Logic project where I've been chopping up this random set of drum samples, and I've got some raw instruments. Some of these might end up in Sunday Keys, and you're getting the very first look at them while they're still in progress. Check it out. Keep an eye out, Sunday Keys users. Some of these patches will be making their way into some future Sunday Keys updates. We'll let you know when they're in there.